Going on? What's going on? What's going on? Happy Friday, my beautiful people. Round of applause, man. We made it through another week. Round of applause. We made it through the week. It's Friday. Some people got paid. Some people are off for the weekend. Friday. Anyway, man, y'all not here for that. So, tipping. Tipping. Why do people hate tipping? Now, me personally, I don't mind tipping. I don't. I don't mind tipping. I'm usually a pretty nice tipper. I think I'm a nice tipper. I could go out somewhere to eat, and if the bill's like $40, I might tip $10 or $20. If the bill is like $70, $80, I might tip about $20 to $30. If the bill is like 100 and change, I'll still tip maybe about $30. I'm a pretty decent tipper, and I think in my mind, $20 to $30 tip, I think that's pretty good. Especially, I'm an easy customer. Like, I'm not gonna bother you. I'm not gonna be complaining about the food or nitpicking about stuff. That's not me. I'm simple. I really am. My partners I hang around with, they're good tippers, because I hang around people who have money, who make money. I don't do that broke stuff. I stay away from that, because that broke stuff is like a disease, man. That broke stuff is like a virus. It can spread. So listen, y'all, change your circle, man. If you want to be up here, start hanging with people up here. You can't be up here if you hang with people down here. It's just not going to work. But for me, tipping, I don't mind. Now, I'm not going to tip if the customer service is trash. That I ain't going to do. All right? Customer service needs to be great. What do I mean by that? The basics. Basically the basics. I come in, I sit down. I shouldn't be sitting too long at the table without my waiter or waitress coming to greet me. And when you greet me, give me the greeting of the day. Hello, sir. Good day. Good afternoon. Good evening. Welcome to so-and-so and so. Here's your menu. Can I start you off with a beverage? We on a good foot now. We on a good foot. You know what I'm saying? You gave me the greeting. You gave me my menu. You know, you're looking presentable. Man or woman, looking presentable, smelling nice. Man or woman, right? You're smiling because you're happy to be there. I didn't tell you to work that job, so don't be mad and frown at me. You know, you're smiling. How y'all doing today? Y'all looking very nice. Good evening. My name is so-and-so. I will be your waiter for today. Here's some menus. Here, check out the menus. I'll give y'all some time to look it over. But in the meantime, can I start y'all off with a beverage? Yeah, I'll take a water, lemon, no ice. Sure, sir. For you, ma'am. See, that's what I'm talking about. Now we moving along. You see what I'm saying? Give them about 5 minutes to 8 minutes to look over the menu. You come back. Hey, how y'all doing? Have y'all made a decision yet? You know, do a little dance. You're smiling, you know. Even if they haven't made a decision, you know what? I recommend this. I've had this before. It's pretty good. I've had the chicken and macaroni and cheese from here. It's amazing. You're like, oh, okay, you giving your insight and shit. Now the couple's probably like, you know what? That does sound pretty enticing. Let me try that. See, you getting somewhere. It's bonus points. You see what I'm saying? You copying down. You want your chicken, sir? Okay. We have white rice, yellow rice, brown rice. Which one, sir? Okay. A salad or anything? Okay. Ma'am. Then you take the menus. All right. I'll be right back with y'all stuff. Is there anything else that I can, you know, do for y'all or get for y'all? Refill on your water or on your juice? You're like, wow, he's on it. He's on it. All right. All right. Now the food comes. Here's your food. Be careful, it's hot. See, all this communication, you looking at the people, you smiling, right? And now, you know, the people are eating. You come back and check up on them. How's everything? Is everything good? Is the chicken good, sir? How's your baked potato, ma'am? Is it good? All right. Is there anything y'all need? Any extra napkins? Any ketchup or anything? Hot sauce? You on it. You on it. You look. Now you see the couple's about done. You go over there. Room for dessert, anybody? You know, we got chocolate cake and ice cream with the cookies in it. No. All right. Well, I'll be right back with the bill, okay? See, communication, you're not rushing people. You know, you have a time clock in your mind when to come back and check on your table, see if they need any more water, more juice, any more napkins, right? You know, if the ketchup ran out, you getting some more ketchup for them. You're paying attention, all right? I do not care that it might be crowded in there and you probably have 5 tables. You signed up for the job. It is your responsibility to be on your A game, all right? It's your responsibility to be on your A game. So when you on your A game, you get a good tip from me. Now, there are some people who just broke and cheat. I have to be honest. And that's what makes the industry so jacked up, because you might have a waiter or waitress that's really busting their ASS and the person leave like $1 tip, man. And it's like so disrespectful. It is. It's so disrespectful because majority of people make their money off the tips. You feel me? And he or she busting their ass to make you feel comfortable. And at the end of the day, you just give them $1. Very disrespectful. All right. So I was asking ChatGPT, right? Tipping as a whole, right? Negative views, positive views. You know, how do people feel? You know, what's the climate of America? All right. So as of June 2025, 63% of Americans held at least one negative view about tipping. 63. While 86% still tip at least some of the time when eating at sit-down restaurants, with about 37% typically tipping at least 20% of the time. Okay. That's interesting. A majority of 63% of Americans have a negative view of tipping tipping, often citing reasons like businesses should pay better or they're confused by how much to tip. Businesses should pay better. I do agree with that. I don't understand how it's legal for a restaurant to pay a waiter or a waitress like $2 or $3 an hour. I really don't understand that math. You know what I mean? It should be the minimum wage, whatever it is in that state, right? $8 or whatever. And then you get your tips. And your tips shouldn't be taxed because it's your tips. Shout out to President Trump on that one. All right. Guilt tipping. Despite negative feelings, most people continue to tip. One analyst called this guilt tipping. Despite negative feelings. Why would you have negative feelings? I don't understand that. All right. Behavior versus opinion. Some Americans express frustration with tipping, but may still tip anyway due to social pressure or confusion. I don't have frustration with tipping. Not at all. Let me be very clear. If the customer service is great, above and beyond, good, excellent, I'm going to give you a nice tip. All right? If the customer service is mediocre, terrible, or trash, I'm still going to give you a tip. It's not going to be a lot of money, but I'm going to still give you a tip because of the fact that I know this is how you survive. And hopefully, by the low tip I give you, $3, you will change your attitude. Something will go off up here and say, dang, maybe I would have got more if I checked on her or him more, or if I was more presentable, a smile on my face, or I came back, I was attentive. He didn't have to call me all the time. Stuff like that. You got, pay attention. This is interesting. What influences attitudes towards tipping? Age. Older generations have more negative views on tipping compared to younger generations. What? I don't believe that one. So the younger people will tip more? Or it's just views? I'm not with that one. Nah, I'm not with on that. Pre-entered tip amounts. This pisses me off. Frustration with pre-entered tip suggestions on screens is a major reason people dislike tipping, with 34% of citing it as a negative aspect. You know, it's a tactic, right? You see the receipt, and then it has annuity, and then it says 10%, 20%, 30%. So like they do the math for you, and then you say, oh, well, 10%, okay, 10% is, oh, $7. Okay, 20%. See, they like making suggestions for you. They're giving you choices, right? A, B, C, or D, 10, 20, 30, 40, etc. Right? So us as human beings, when we see it and read it, we'll say, oh, okay, I'll do this one, right? Instead of maybe in your mind, you was like, you know what, I'm just gonna give this person $5. Because of the fact you see it, something goes on in your brain. And then you're like, I just do the 10. Because it's simple, it's easy. So it's a very strategical tactic. All right. Now with me, I do not like tipping on my credit card. All right. No tipping on my credit card. No, 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 no. I'll bring cash Because I don't like people going back on my card to take the money, to take the tip money. All right, because that's what they do, right? If you paying with your card with the meal's $50, and you swipe your card to pay, you paid it. Then they bring you back the paperwork to sign, and then it has the tip part. And then you say, oh, $10. They're gonna go back on your card, because they got your number, so they're gonna go back on your card to take the $10 off. No. Sir, ma'am, here you go. Cash. I'm old school. All right, cash. All right, this credit stuff, swiping stuff, it's too much swiping. All right, money. Carry your money. Money. All right. So for me personally, I don't mind tipping. I'm going to tip with cash. You're not going back on my card. Great tips you will receive with great customer service. Trashy tips you will receive with trashy customer service. All right? Give me a like. Hit the share button. Hit the subscribe button. Leave a comment. Let me know if you are a good tipper, not a good tipper, or how you feel about tipping. All right? I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Peace.